that for a long time, and this is actually only the second time I've been in the room with him. But he's been helping develop my thinking and my courage and my ability to move forward this movement for a very long time. And so it means a lot that he's here in this room with me. And so I want Lord Jim to tell you what his genius is, but then I also want you to tell you what his job is, because his job is important to this movement as well. So, you ready? This is the first throw. Here you go. Nice.
Thank you. Thanks, Angela. So, hello. As you've heard, my name's Jim, and I'm a member of the House of Lords, hence Lord Jim. And what is my genius? I think my genius is probably remains as an advocate. I was a member of Parliament, so I was a representative. So it is to voice what people are saying and try and get it heard in the right places. I'm hugely stimulated by the session. It's given me lots to think about. One of my favourite geniuses as an individual is Isaac Newton. Who knows what Isaac Newton did?
He discovered gravity, but three volts of force.
Yeah, great. And one of his quotes is, "If I see further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." And he was alluding to, this isn't about me as on my own. This is all of the people that went before me have created my discovery, created my genius. And indeed, I was having a conversation about Newton last week and how it related to 1001 Muslim inventions, where our history of science doesn't include 1,000 years of Muslim invention, and much of the work that he articulated built on that work that went through what we call the Dark Ages. So that was the first thought. Second is, I'm speaking in Parliament this afternoon in the House of Lords in a debate, and one of the things I'll talk about is how broken things feel at the moment. We've got Trump being made president tomorrow, we've had the Brexit vote here, we've had the rise of the far right in parts of Europe. And I think it's because for most people it feels like the economy doesn't work for them, it's not delivering satisfying jobs, Angela talked about that. The environment feels pretty broken, we're worried about climate change, we've got a society that doesn't even feel fair, our health system is struggling, we've got an education system that educates genius out of people. There's a huge amount that we need your genius for.
Yes.
Because there's so much that doesn't seem to work anymore, or right now, or for whatever reason. So there's no shortage of things that need your genius, your imagination, your effort. Because none of this comes without effort. And the final thing is the very interesting conversation about the place of boys and girls in all of that. When I stand up in the House of Lords this afternoon, they're mostly men. It's mostly men who've ruled the world and who continue to manage to get to the top. But that doesn't mean that as children, boys are heard enough. Mm-hmm. And what we're talking about is the power of children and your voice and your ability to be heard and to tell us the truth, because it's very hard for adults to lie, to hide the truth if they're asked a straight question by children. We're sort of hardwired to be honest to children. Adult to adult, we'll skirt around the truth, but it's really hard with children. So you're in a very powerful position, and please use your power.
Anyone who wants the mic?